give me no limit. They don't give me no choice. They're lying. They're lying. They're lying. They ain't give me no choice in the bus, sir. I'm trying to catch you to understand what's going on. I'm talking. Hey, take the phone recording this, man. For sure. Trying to feel like he's trying to make it military. He was not. Look, bro, tell me to leave you the fuck alone. When you come, tell me to leave you alone. I'm a fucking death. You forcing me to go to jail. You forcing me to go. Hey, look, bro. You forcing me to go to jail. You forcing me. You forcing me. You forcing me to go to jail. You're fucking forcing me. So nigga, you forcing me, my nigga. You forcing me to go to jail. That's. Is that a song? Yeah. Look, bitch, you fuck.
That's why we wear glasses.
I did not see that shit.
Thought that was going to be a walk away for sure. Oh shit. There we go.
Drop keys in the door.
Let's just spin a wagon. He's going to bust it right there. Screw that.
Oh, he's banging that door hard, man.
You know you're not helping this.
Hey, I'm not hurting it.
No,
My
I'm
question,
telling you, this
what-
has gone from a simple request to move along to assault on a peace officer. Did you see it?
I didn't
You
see it.
didn't
but
see it.
What?
Well, you ought to pay attention to your
I'm curious.
video.
What
He
crime?
spit in the officer's face. That's
what,
assault.
What crime was he arrested for over here?
Trespassing. He's been here for 2 hours.
Isn't it public property though?
No, it's not. The ATA is not part of the city. We're not public property. We're private property.
It's called ATA.
ATA, Area Transit Authority. Yeah, we're not part of the city. We're another governmental agency. And you've watched this go from a simple request to assault.
But this is a public easement, though. It extends out from the road, so it's a public easement.
We own all of this. And from there to there. And all the way down there. Would you suspect that I don't know what I'm talking about?
I'm just questioning because I don't see.
I just told you.
If it's the side of the road, it
If
can't be.
our officers tell a person, if they're not here, the state law, you must be on this property for a lawful transit purpose. And not riding the bus is not a lawful transit purpose.
You just can't be trespassed from
difference.
public property for just
You certainly
sitting.
can. It's called 50.157. That's the city ordinance. Look that up.
City ordinance. Yeah, I'll look at
Yeah,
that.
50. That's what he's going to arrest him on. That's the deal. If you look that up on Google, you'll find the nature of the event. He's going to break that window out with his head here before long. Be sure to catch that.
Now, I wouldn't think that sitting on a bench at a bus stop could constitute hindering or impeding the free passage of pedestrians, nor do I think that it could constitute obstructing or interfering to the free and uninterrupted use of property or business lawfully conducted by anyone else. If anyone watching knows whether this was a lawful arrest or not, please chime in the comments. Can I just ask what?
Sure. Let me
What
take
law-
care of this stuff, and I can talk to you.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Why are you getting in the middle of an investigation? My name is Mills. I'm a state transit officer. Now, I'm going to ask you that you're on If you want to be next, partner, I'm asking you to step away, let the officer do his job.
You don't need to tell me again.
Is there anything we can help you with, sir?
Yeah, he said he would talk to me when he's done over there, so I'm just gonna talk to the officer.
You don't get to talk to the officer. He's working on an arrest right now. You're hindering.
He already told me he was gonna talk to me.
Yeah, well, not now, son. Not now.
I don't think you're his boss.
Want to bet? Want to bet? Surely there's a social justice somewhere you can go deal with.
I'm just making sure everyone's following the
one
law.
thing you didn't see that tells me that everything you're doing is a narrative is you didn't see the assault. Back off. And I'm not going to tell you again.
Don't touch me.
I'm not going to touch you. Back off. You're going to stay away from. Get away from the police car.
Can someone get this guy off of me, please?
Get him out of here, please.
Hey, listen, like I said, I'll talk to you, but just let me do my thing.
Look, I'm not. He's like approaching me.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? You just stand right here. You can film. You can do whatever you need to do. Just stand over there, out of the way.
Look, I'm just trying to. I just asked for some help because he was trying to approach me like almost with hands on.
So what do you need help with, sir?
I spoke to the officer that arrived on the scene, and so I was just gonna ask him what the number for the report, and then what crime he committed. He said he would
Conduct unbecoming on a bus is the criminal trespass.
Oh, what was it?
Conduct unbecoming on a bus.
Okay. He wasn't on a bus, though, as far as I know.
It counts on the bus stops. Anything that is ATA, and the bus stop actually extends, I believe it's 20 feet from the bus stop, so it doesn't have to be specifically under it. So
Do you
it's
know,
a wide area.
You might not know, but do you know what conduct?
I don't. I just arrived because whoever was spit on him, so we're taking the assault report. That's what we're here for.
Cool.
So I'm not sure what conduct, but that's what the charge is. Okay.
Gotcha.
For the report number, at this point in time, I don't have it.
Okay.
Okay. If you, like I said, if you wouldn't mind just waiting right over there, just so that you can unblock the cars that come through.
Yeah, I'll make sure I don't block the
Okay. And
the
then if you have
pathway.
any other questions, once we're done, we'll come talk to you. Okay, sir?
Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Hello.
How can I help you?
So I'm just curious. I was just running by, and I kind of saw originally he was sitting down over there, and so, I mean, mainly, so I'm pretty sure this is public property, like a sidewalk and bus stop has to be public property. So I'm curious what crime he committed that he was arrested for.
Well, so it's not necessarily public property because it is managed and owned by the ATA. So the bus company, they control what goes on in this property, they maintain it, and they can say who can be on the property and who's not. So they have a right to tell people whether they want them to ride their buses or not. And so they told this gentleman he had to go, and he refused.
But so if they have the right to say that someone has to leave, then you're saying it is private property.
In a way, yeah.
I mean, even though it's on the side of the road, it's like a part of the public easement.
Right, but
So like,
it's a bus stop and it's their bus system, and just because it's adjacent to a sidewalk doesn't mean that they have no power over people breaking laws or causing problems on their bus stops. Their hands are tied.
Yeah.
They just can't be like, well, we have to let it go because it's a sidewalk. They have to maintain order on their bus stops.
So I guess what went wrong is that he didn't leave when they asked him to, so it's trespassing?
Yeah, it's kind of like trespassing, yes.
Okay. Is there a report number or call number I could get?
There will be, but you can't get it. You're not listed on the report.
Well, I'll just call in later then, I guess, and see what they say. What is it? Grand, right?
Yeah, 12th and Grand.
12th and Grand. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, sir. Could I get your name?
Yeah, Officer Hartley, serial 5825.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. 763 for that car. 280NEL for that public safety car. I'm gonna get going though, it's chilly. Ellie said something about videotaping her face without her permission.